Big fanfare. One,
We will begin our commencement ceremony by listening to the Star-Spangled Banner as sung by Amber Johnson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. At Missouri State University, we are very proud of our many outstanding programs. One such program is our music department, where many talented and dedicated students study and train. It is our pleasure to have the Missouri State University Jazz Band, conducted by Jerry Hoover, with us today. I invite you to enjoy the sounds of the jazz band as they entertain us with a lighthearted jazz composition from their extensive library of big band music. Welcome to Commencement. Missouri State University observes 3 commencement periods during the year. The spring commencement is held in mid-May, the summer commencement is held in late July or early August, and the fall commencement occurs at the end of the fall semester in December. This is one of 3 such programs today. Because of the large number of graduates, we are conferring graduate and bachelor degrees in the College of Business at this ceremony. We are conferring the graduate and bachelor degrees to the students in the other colleges at the other ceremonies. Over the course of these ceremonies, we will award degrees to 2,404 students. Of that total, 1,829 will receive undergraduate degrees and 575 will receive graduate degrees. The Missouri State University faculty and staff are proud to recognize members of this graduating class who have distinguished themselves by their academic achievement and leadership, and who have earned academic or performance scholarships. Funding for many of these scholarships is made possible by the alumni and friends of Missouri State University, and we thank them for their support and generosity. Several governors of the university are on the platform today. Members of the board are appointed by the governor of the state and confirmed by the Senate. They serve 6-year terms and carry the responsibilities set forth in statute as the policy-making board of our institution. We also have a student representative to the Board of Governors. By statute, the student representative serves a 2-year term. We are grateful to the governors for the time that they take from their schedules and give to the university, and we are pleased that many of them can be with us here today. I would ask that you hold your applause until all of the platform party has been introduced. In the second row, beginning at my right, your left, Neosha Mackey, Emeritus Dean of Library Services, who will be reading the names of graduates. Stephen Boo, attorney from Kansas City and member of the Board of Governors. Dixie Williams, chair of the Missouri State University Staff Senate. Carrie Carroll, businesswoman from Jefferson City and member of the Board of Governors. Stephen Hoven, businessman from St. Louis and member of the Board of Governors. And Dr. Pauline Nugent, professor of modern and classical languages, who will be reading names of the graduates. In the front row, beginning at my right, your left, Beverly Miller, former educator from Lebanon and vice chair of the Board of Governors. Orvin Kimbrough, a not-for-profit executive from St. Louis and chair of the Board of Governors. Dr. Frank Einhelig, university provost. David Steffler, who will be this afternoon's commencement speaker. Brent Dunn, vice president for university advancement. Gordon Elliott, businessman from Springfield and member of the Board of Governors. And Ms. Kathy Smith, businesswoman from Trenton and member of the Board of Governors. Please let's recognize these folks on the platform. The faculty and administrators have led in the educational process for our graduates. Many of these people are present today and are seated to my right and left. I request that they stand and that you also recognize them with your applause for their contributions. It is now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, David Steffler. Mr. Steffler is executive editor of the Springfield News Leader, a position he has held since May 2010. A Wisconsin native, Mr. Steffler has been a journalist and news executive for more than 30 years, since his graduation from Viterbo University, a small liberal arts college in La Crosse, Wisconsin. After graduating from Viterbo, Mr. Steffler spent time as a reporter and editor for papers in Madison and La Crosse, Wisconsin. He then moved on to be the top editor for papers in Lincoln, Nebraska, and Tucson, Arizona. Mr. Steffler then spent 5 years as a vice president for Lee Enterprises, a news company that owned several papers where he had worked. During his time in the corporate office, the company more than doubled in size. David has been active in the Springfield community and is a member of the Rotary Club of Springfield. His biggest contribution has been in directing the News Leader's Every Child public service journalism project, which has led to a strong community response. The recently created Every Child Initiative will develop a long-range plan to address critical children's issues, and he has been named a full-time staff member to the Springfield Child Advocate. Please join me in welcoming to the podium David Steffler.
had to get my little Marco Rubio moment in there. As a public service, President Smart has asked me if I would give you a quick news update in hopes it might keep a few of you from playing with your cell phones. So let me fill you in on a few headlines you may have missed this morning. Gas prices spiked again overnight to near record levels. Local experts blame the shortage on MSU grads filling up so they can quickly get out of town. In related news, local shortage also forces beer prices to near record levels. The Powerball jackpot is also anticipated to hit a record by today. Tired of waiting on additional funds from the state, the MSU Board of Governors considers committing $1 million to buy tickets. Star Trek Into Darkness hits local theaters. Springfield Chamber denies that the movie plot is based loosely on what it feels like on a Thursday night downtown. Springfield News Leader editorial board backs move to decriminalize possession of small amounts of marijuana. Confused editor cites short-term memory loss for, wait, what was I talking about? And finally, in the news you may have missed today, MSU considers a student fee to pay for renovation of the football stadium. President Smart defends the move, promising that once we have a stadium, they will try to find a football team. And those are some of the headlines you may have missed today. It's an honor to be with you and to have an opportunity to share a few thoughts with you as you embark on careers and further schooling. I'm jealous of you all sitting out there today and what you have in front of you. I don't really recall much about my college graduation, particularly much of what the speaker had to say, and no, it wasn't because I was smoking something. It was 1981, Ronald Reagan was president. The first Indiana Jones movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, was in the theaters, and a new cable channel launched called MTV. IBM introduced the first personal computer using a language from an unknown company by the name of Microsoft. We could see that technology was changing the world, but we didn't appreciate how quickly. For you, rapid change is a way of life as often as changing your cell phone every year. The business I got into was the newspaper business. Heck, I was impressed at my first job that we had a fax machine. We knew that consumers were changing and that interest in the newspaper was declining, and most of my career really has been spent trying to fight that trend. Now, in many respects, we're trying to hurry people up to make the transition to digital forms of content so that we can invest less money in legacy systems like ink on paper and daily delivery to your driveway. But I'm not here to talk about my business. I want to share with you a couple of key ideas. Let's call them secrets to success in whatever career you pursue. The first idea is one that should be quite familiar to you as soon-to-be graduates of Missouri State University. MSU's public affairs mission calls on you to show ethical leadership and cultural competence, and to engage in your community. Let me focus on the idea of getting involved and making a difference. As a philosophy of life, I'd say it's a pretty good one. You could do worse than having your gravestone read, "She made a difference." In most people's book, you'll be a success if you set out to make a difference, whether it's in the lives of your family and friends, or in your community, or in your company or business. Some of you here have already gotten the memo. One of our graduates today, Joseph Pittman, made the most of his spring break. No, not the way you're thinking. Joseph was one of 17 College of Business students who spent spring break in Atlanta helping with community projects. Students worked with refugees on planting a community garden, and they also volunteered with a program that collects surplus medical supplies and redistributes those supplies to people most in need. Another graduate, Johnny Tran, made a real difference to Missouri State's Enactus team. You might remember Enactus by its former name, SIFE, Students in Free Enterprise. Johnny's team recently was named regional champion for the second consecutive years and will compete next week in the National Exposition in Kansas City. Please join with me in applauding Joseph and Johnny and all of you who have gone beyond and above. Thank you very much. It's that kind of extra effort that businesses are looking for today. During the time most of you have been in college, the economy has changed. Companies can't afford to have employees who just take up space. You really need to have an impact, oftentimes an immediate impact, in order to keep your job, much less advance. So come to work with a drive to make a difference. It will get you noticed, and it will take you far. The second secret I want to share with you today is what I call running your share of yellow lights. And here's what I mean. A few years back, I was in a hurry to get to an appointment, and I ran 2 consecutive yellow lights. After the second intersection, I got pulled over by a cop who asked me why I was in such a hurry. He urged me to slow down when approaching intersections and to err on the side of stopping when the light turns yellow. Think about the possibility of getting in an accident, he'd say. And he let me off with a warning. You know, it was reasonable advice, and it was free, just like the advice I'm giving you today. You know, maybe you shouldn't run every light, even if they have the red light cameras shut off here in Springfield. When it comes to work, most bosses have what they call a no surprises rule. They want an early warning when they think you're going to do something noteworthy, or when something might be considered bad news, or that it might disrupt their day. But here's the truth. Conversely, most bosses really appreciate initiative. So once you get to know your boss a little bit, consider this advice. Sometimes it's better to seek forgiveness than it is to seek permission. It's sort of like what you do when you approach an intersection. If the road's congested, or if there happens to be a cop behind you, you're probably going to stop when the light is changing. You exercise caution and go again when the light's green. But good employees and good leaders take chances, calculated risks usually. Just think about it when you're approaching an intersection and the light's about to turn yellow. What do? Most people step on the gas. That little burst of energy is accelerating and exhilarating for you and everyone else around you. It's a lot more efficient than all that stopping and starting. And oftentimes that quick burst pushes you along so that if the lights are timed just right, you get to your destination a lot faster. In today's world, faster is better. In fact, it's a necessity. So as you step into jobs and start to build your careers and your personal lives, I hope you'll take a few minutes at least to really enjoy it, to really enjoy the place you are in your lives. Then get to work. Set your sights on making a difference. And please, run at least one yellow light every day.
The Army Reserve Officers Training Corps has been a cooperative partner at Missouri State's educational program since 1952. Later today, 20 students will be commissioned as second lieutenants into the United States Army at a ceremony held in the Plaster Student Union. We wish them well in their future careers. The veterans and military members living, working, and receiving their educations at Missouri State are a valued and vital component of our campus community. We recognize and honor their sacrifices and the sacrifices of their families, and value their life experiences as they broaden the diversity of our staff, faculty, and student body. As such, students graduating from Missouri State who serve, have served, or will be serving after graduation in the United States Armed Forces have been invited to wear a red, white, and blue honor cord at today's ceremony in recognition of their service to our country. I now invite these individuals to stand and be recognized. At this time, candidates for all degrees will be presented by Dr. Frank Einhelig, University Provost. It is understood, of course, that no candidate graduates officially until all the grades are recorded and a final examination of the student's record is made.
Will the candidates for all master's degrees please rise? President Smart, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for their respective master degrees. The graduate faculty of Missouri State University is pleased to present them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the master's degree. I testify that you have surmounted the first level of graduate studies, and I wish you every success as you serve humanity by your accomplishments.
Will all candidates except those in the first row please be seated? Will the candidates for master's degree in the first row please proceed forward, followed by master's candidates in other rows as directed by the marshal.
Dr. Thomas Tomasi, Associate Dean of the Graduate College, and Dr. Frank Einhelig, University Provost, will hood the candidates. Dr. Pauline Nugent and Neosha Mackey will present the students.
Philip W. George.
Caleb D. Bergstresser.
Gabriel D. Bono.
Suresh B. Putnam.
Paul J. Betts.
David H. Hickman.
Raquel Orr Hunt.
Richard I. Lazarus.
Robert M. Annis.
Colleen S. Smith.
Taylor E. Pitts.
Tyler J. Smith.
Susan N. Saunders.
Paul L. Y.
Nicole C. Hill.
Scott W. Arnold.
You're fine. Prithi Ravichandra.
Lori J. Burrish.
Annamalai Sarasanaman.
Christopher A. Bennett.
Clement Balasundaram.
J. N. Snedden.
William J. Buttermore.
Kenneth C. Barnes.
Christopher G. DeLong.
Kevin D. Johnson.
Mikhail N. Dimitrov.
Ryan K. Jansen.
Luke E. Parker.
Mark A. Garton.
Jeremy Orr Davis.
Carlos A. Bejarano.
Jacob P. Vanderweel.
Evan J. Kurtz.
Emina Katazovich.
James C. Hoovens.
Elizabeth A. McCrate.
C. Ethan Slaughter.
Paige Orr DeCourcy.
Matthew R. Pizzella.
Matthew E. Blackwell.
Brock A. Logan.
Brittany M. Coatney.
Ashley R. Krause.
Michelle E. Lance.
Rebecca L. Stegner.
Devin M. Lake.
Andrew S. Dorr.
Jeffrey T. Phillips.
Edward G. Jenkins III.
Brendan L. Wallace.
Guan Jiao.
Shuo Lam Yo.
Chen Chi.
Ying Chang Fong.
Shandy Lin.
Ho Bin Ye.
Zhang Di.
Jeremy J. Lee.
Xu Bing Qing.
Ashley D. Ryan.
Huang Zhaoren.
Brian J. Nair.
Zhou Hua Jun.
Keith C. Shepherd.
Wang Shishi.
Ashley N. Rioth.
Wu Jinghang.
Brian Orr Johnston.
Yo Tianzi.
Tian Tong Yuan.
Zhang Xiaolong.
Nathan C. Saunders.
Pamela M. Dake.
Oliver Paul Farrell.
Sarah C. Edwards.
Turki J. Aljoni.
Ashley K. Jones.
Catherine A. Grohl.
Hannah M. Knetzi.
Justin M. Foster.
Jamila Ibrahim Habibi.
Nanan Zong.
Elizabeth A. Brooks.
Charla Panish.
Wei Wei.
Ken Huang.
Zhu Shao.
Mong Ying Zhong.
Gao Jie.
Xin Yu Li.
Bai Shui.
Daniel P. Tardif.
Morgan E. Smith.
Leah Orr Ollendorf.
Lindsay N. Recker.
Becky L. Moore.
Benu M. Barhes.
Min Jo.
Jeffrey D. Winda.
Jin Se Fan.
Laura J. Thomas.
Valerie A. Wheatley.
Bethany N. Whalen.
Yang Shao.
Jenny D. Lemcher.
Zhe Yuan Wang,
Peter P. Limcher,
Monling Sao,
Yuan Yu,
Zhang Yongzhen,
Zhao Boawei,
Dong Li, Fazila Farhat,
Before we confer the bachelor degrees, I would like to note the scholastic accomplishments of several of these students. Would the students wearing the blue stoles please rise? Please join me in recognizing these graduates of the University's Honors College. You may be seated. Several students are graduating with scholastic honors and are identified by the cordons they are wearing. Students graduating cum laude have received a grade point average between 3.5 and 3.74. Would those students graduating cum laude and wearing a maroon cordon please rise and remain standing? Students graduating magna cum laude have achieved a grade point average between 3.75 and 3.89. Would those students graduating magna cum laude and wearing the silver cordon please rise and remain standing? Finally, students graduating summa cum laude have achieved a grade point average of at least 3.9. Will those students graduating summa cum laude and wearing the gold cordon please rise? On behalf of the university, I wish to congratulate these students on the impressive scholastic achievements. Join me again for a good hand for these scholastic achieving students. Will the candidates for all bachelor's degrees please rise? President Smart, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for their respective bachelor degrees. The faculty of Missouri State University take great pleasure in presenting them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the bachelor degree and wish you the best in your careers.
Will all candidates except those in the first row please be seated? Will the candidates for bachelor's degree in the first row proceed forward, followed by the bachelor candidates in other rows as directed by the marshal?
Dr. Pauline Nugent and Ms. Neosha Mackey will present the students.
Ray H. Ross, cum laude.
Alexandra A. Ingram,
Andrew E. Huff, cum laude.
Megan E. Perry, magna cum laude,
Lisa M. Piane,
Todd B. Whitmer, summa cum laude,
Paige M. Arthur,
Melissa L. Ames,
Victoria M. Wood,
Jacob A. Lampkins,
Joshua A. Hawkins,
Lindsay C. Bradley,
Kristen D. Beatty, cum laude.
Chelsea R. Luttrell,
Mackenzie A. Kuhlman,
Lindsay K. Hertz,
St. John A. Westbrook,
Amelia Anderson,
Brittany L. Zachary,
Natalie M. Rains,
Mohammed A. Segair,
Jocelyn N. Russell,
John C. Paulson,
Jesse N. Cup, cum laude,
Kyle C. McIntyre, cum laude,
Michael D. Vaughn,
Lucas C. Gengler,
Ryan W. Dunning,
Dylan R. Schubert,
Stephanie B. Akins,
Bryce A. Keeney,
Garrett Hallmeyer,
Matthew C. Schramm,
Adam P. De Placido,
Lindsay M. Jordan,
Jacob S. Ellis,
Aaron P. Chamernick,
Brian M. Osterloh,
Aaron M. O'Shaughnessy,
Jed L. Neat,
Mary Faye Hammer,
D. Worthington,
Ashley N. Bishop, summa cum laude in the Honors College,
David E. Wright,
John D. Davis, summa cum laude in the Honors College,
Arthur L. Richtmeyer,
Sarah J. Unger, magna cum laude in the Honors College,
Zachary W. Keith,
Amanda L. Collis,
Matthew L. Sigmund,
Colin M. Falcott,
Dalton L. Patterson,
Jacob M. Smith,
Ashley D. Ross,
Whitney B. Moore,
Catherine A. Grubb,
Tori R. Rhodes,
Nicole I. Krieg,
Alexander L. West,
Emily E. Regis,
Paget S. Smith,
Danielle L. Durkis,
Nicole L. Patterson,
Kayla A. Bauer,
Tanya L. Hatch,
Ashley K. Perkins,
Rochelle P. LeBob,
Tim M. Clemson,
Jonathan L. Carter, cum laude,
Jana Page Huckhill,
Michael R. Gullidge, magna cum laude in the Honors College,
Caitlin D. Wingard in the Honors College,
Joseph D. Passmore,
Adam M. Reeker,
Catherine E. Perdle, cum laude,
Vincent R. Herbert,
Stephen G. Amran,
Nathan D. Masterson,
Zachary B. Massey,
Alexander M. Durham,
Kendra L. Heredia,
Andrew M. Sorcy,
Patrick J. Hammond,
Tyler A. Polizzi,
Daniel W. Koppel,
John E. Lechman,
Matt T. Connolly, magna cum laude in the Honors College,
Jacob A. Webster,
Mark T. Kenning,
Ryan D. Armstrong,
Bradley M. Sluzacek,
Chad T. Wegner,
Cole J. Bisher,
William L. Johnson,
Holly R. Brower,
Joshua P. Foland,
Krista G. Perry, summa cum laude in the Honors College,
April E. Stratman, magna cum laude in the Honors College,
Kimberly M. Klipsch,
Rodney R. Chavez,
Lindsay C. Pearson, magna cum laude in the Honors College,
Cynthia Kadar, cum laude,
Brielle L. Heflebauer,
Patricia M. Cordinaire,
Matthew S. Brown,
Alyssa M. Beatty, summa cum laude in the Honors College,
Hung Chi Liu,
Melody,
Ryan L. Fletcher.
Melanie G. McClure,
Zachary A. Pearl.
Vanessa J. Lumby, cum laude in the Honors College.
Amy T. Hong.
Taylor D. Slatton, cum laude in the Honors College.
Andrew J. Beckman, cum laude.
Taylor Triplett.
Tishara T. Earl.
Marcus A. Krigler, magna cum laude.
Jasmine C. Pitts.
Kyle A. Bulk.
Tabitha M. Bell.
Evan L. Ritchie.
Ashley E. Kobza.
Blake P. Spellman.
Emily A. Rhodes.
Ann M. Summerlin.
Alexandria Keaton.
Vitna Yo.
Emily L. Harris, cum laude in the Honors College.
Taylor A. Swayze.
Lauren C. Miller.
Kelsey B. Gilliard.
Reagan M. McLean.
Megan L. Eisman, cum laude.
Melissa D. Gregory.
Nicolette L. Eisenreich.
Justin Bays, cum laude.
Ann E. Leathers.
Ryan J. Baker.
Abby L. Hansen.
Richard T. Krasinski.
Danielle M. Nevervee.
Allison E. Cook, summa cum laude.
Anna M. Jablonski.
Catherine E. Dewart.
Samantha M. Yohe.
Michelle M. Esmeyer.
Kelly E. Caldwell, cum laude.
Courtney A. Wester.
Elizabeth M. McDonough.
Cassandra R. Shrewsbury.
Kirsty L. Lazansky.
Amanda M. Eckerly, cum laude in the Honors College.
Irving A. Garcia.
Lauren E. Wolf.
Benjamin S. Privali.
Gabrielle S. Laster.
Christopher J. Denise.
Courtney L. Mason.
Eric M. Powers.
Alexandra M. Marino.
Nicholas A. Marcos.
Abby L. Herdlicker, cum laude.
Erica L. Thompson.
Melissa R. Regal, summa cum laude.
Mark R. Hogan.
Andrew L. E. Grover.
Nicholas M. Helming, cum laude.
David P. Sawyer, magna cum laude.
Jacob N. Parker, cum laude in the Honors College.
Chad M. Holmes II.
Benjamin T. Roberts.
Benton L. Wohlers.
Robert R. Rosinski, summa cum laude.
Morgan T. Massey, cum laude in the Honors College.
Miles B. Figg.
Christina D. Taylor, cum laude.
Garrett R. Mueller, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Adam P. Westhoff.
Josh J. Davis.
Zachary M. Youngmeyer.
Zachary J. Fleming.
Casey C. Bruce, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Daniel T. Chambers.
Kyle C. Jansen.
Kara M. Walker.
David D. Kramer.
Marcus L. Sherman.
Corey A. White.
Joseph L. Lopez.
Christopher A. Gilio, Jr., magna cum laude.
Fong M. Sung,
Cody M. Schmidt.
Johnny T. Tran,
Jessica J. Boyer, magna cum laude.
Sarah F. Robbins, cum laude.
Holly M. Lyons.
Becca R. Harvey, summa cum laude.
Nicole W. Robertson.
Ariana R. Stanley,
Johnny L. Lohr.
Kayla N. Baldwin,
Andrew O. Cassort.
Elizabeth A. Wilson,
Salima Ludini.
Samantha A. Zinkel,
Suleiman A. Alafalik.
Cassandra L. McLean,
Matthew J. Alio.
Justin R. Evans,
Thank you. Samantha L. Zybo, cum laude.
Aaron H. Runnels,
Shane J. Silvers.
Yuri T. Perez,
E. Shuang Yang.
Kelsey Stevens,
Wei Liu.
Devin K. Thompson,
Beaujean.
Megan O. Bowen, summa cum laude,
Yue Tsai.
Christina M. Nichols,
Zhang Liu.
Adam W. Smith,
Jianan Guo.
Liu Ting Ting, cum laude,
Jie Shang.
Jin Jin,
Xi Jie Sha.
Chi Chung,
Xin Min Chen.
Li Fengzhi,
Bo Wen Yong.
Chen Lin Shi,
Bin Ju. Xiao Qian Huang.
Qin Shi,
Chuang Gu.
Xie Rong,
Bernice L. Chavez.
Leng Yue,
Sean T. Day.
Xu Lu,
Tracy C. Carpenter, cum laude.
Xu Mengjiao,
Alena M. Netzel.
Chen Xiangnan,
Ashley M. Tsukowski.
Wang Jinghan,
Trevor D. Yancey.
Do Wang H,
Joseph A. McBride. Ryan W. D. Knuckles.
Devin Myers Putnam,
Kanan Q. Christel.
Jim R. Winslow Jr.,
Nicholas D. May.
Obernufeman, Jessica L. Obernufenum,
William C. Conover, cum laude.
Ashley E. Loftus,
Shannon N. Tui.
Jenna G. Duran, summa cum laude,
Brighton T. Nilgis.
Megan E. Wyatt, cum laude,
Josh E. Smith.
Joshua R. Roller,
Amy M. Nelson.
Krissa R. Goris,
David Brooks Sprick.
Todd M. Forgay,
Megan Kathleen Stringer.
Brett Barnett,
Faye Wong.
Dale J. Ingenthron,
Ziwei Wong,
Lauren C. Grassi,
Boting Su,
James N. Gigling,
Jen Jong,
Elliot M. Norman,
Cheng Li cum laude,
Megan N. Yarbrough,
Meng Sheng Wu,
Andrea C. Marshall,
Mu Yang Guo,
Lindley N. Peretta,
Jia Yi Wong,
Kimberly Stevens,
Jason A. Moses,
Linda M. Luria,
Kyle A. Maddox,
Elizabeth J. Frisbee,
Svetlana Avalan,
Emily D. Graff,
Jeremy A. Minter,
Jordan E. Hammond,
Catherine A. Clemens, magna cum laude in the Honors College,
Ian M. Braun,
Alyssa E. Gurkha cum laude,
Anthony K. Badra,
Samantha Orr Fiala,
Andrew V. Schmidt cum laude,
Megan N. Stonecipher,
Matthew J. Phillips, magna cum laude in the Honors College,
Rochelle D. Shaw,
Devin M. Fleming cum laude,
Matthew Bertarelli,
Courtney E. Grinko,
Matthew R. Wheatley, magna cum laude in the Honors College,
Lauren E. Holloman cum laude,
Kirsten R. Gallis,
Marie Barra,
Stephanie L. Farisi,
Daniel T. Kopp,
Lindsay M. Bichon, cum laude,
Michael A. Ridenauer,
Brooke K. Lima,
David J. Mills,
Zachary Fisher,
Michael A. Almanza,
Nathan Scholmeyer,
Joseph D. Pittman,
Jordan Gammon,
Julie A. Thompson cum laude,
Jacob R. Dishon,
Rachel E. Houston,
Justin S. Beckerman,
Shi Yuan Su,
Nicholas A. Brigham,
Yo Wen Jie,
Yu Fang,
Zhou Fang Bo,
Wenwen Cao,
Xing Ling Shi,
Yuan Chu,
Wang Hongzhi,
Chi Yan Chu,
Niu Young Li,
Shinri Chen, Jian Yu Chen,
Song Kuo,
Jin Shan Shi,
Rianne A. Stout cum laude,
Yahui Wong,
Chelsea R. Medlock cum laude,
Ji Shu Liu,
Xing Wang,
Song Yop Yong,
Gu Rundong,
Hyun Jun Cho,
Andrew D. Keith,
James D. Stewart,
Jason W. Hicks cum laude,
Ronald R. Parker,
Adam C. Bass,
Brant A. Fry, cum laude,
Stephen D. McWilliams,
Clinton D. Muzzy, magna cum laude,
Heather L. Johnson,
Kendall W. Martin,
Tyler J. Green,
Jeffrey L. Neal,
Stephen J. Weibel,
Dylan L. Smith,
Samuel D. Martin,
Tanner W. Tebow,
Emma E. Rosenow,
Thomas M. Kindle,
Zachary A. Seal,
M. Logan Stoddard,
Dana M. Horn,
Timothy W. Hanna,
Christina L. Yost,
Timothy J. Earhart,
Mandy A. McLean,
Jim W. Oldham,
Jordan B. Boyd,
Rocky Bryant Jr.,
Megan R. Wilson, magna cum laude,
John T. Lindquist,
Tang Su,
Fang Di Guo, Yawen Sun,
Mara C. Luchen, cum laude,
Xu Yun Lee,
Mallory R. Spalding, cum laude in the Honors College,
Mei Jiao Song,
Thomas D. Carpenter,
Kai Jong Hu,
Benjamin D. Heidbrink,
Jun Hui Wong,
Molly K. Moran,
Zhang Hao Yu,
Aaliyah J. Zimmerman,
Chelsea A. Lappy,
Kristen M. Heisey,
Cassie D. Govro, magna cum laude,
Amanda L. Carter,
Monica M. Choto,
Megan M. Rodden,
Alex J. Krull,
Travis L. Patterson, Callie L. Krutzinger, Ashton A. Shoemaker, Caitlin D. Eason, Landon James Grider, Matthew C. Schroeder, magna cum laude, Nicole M. Flam,
Let's recognize these graduates. And graduates, the university sincerely hopes you will continue your affiliation with Missouri State University as proud and active alumni. To welcome you to the Alumni Association, I would like to invite to the podium Missouri State University's Vice President for University Advancement, Brent Dunn.
Well, you all did it. Congratulations. On behalf of the Missouri State Alumni Association, congratulations, because right now you join a group of over 100,000 alums that live in all 50 states and 80 countries around the world. Now, as an alum, we're going to communicate with you through an e-newsletter, the Missouri State Magazine, online social community, Facebook, Twitter, and special events. Now, these special events are basically family reunions that are held around the world, coast to coast, and throughout the state of Missouri. In fact, this Sunday, we'll be in St. Louis sponsoring a 5K run at the zoo. It's Missouri State Day at the zoo. If you're in Chicago on Monday, reception will be held in downtown Chicago. And if you're going to be in Beijing, China, a week from today, we're having a reception in Beijing, China, and then the next Sunday in Shenzhen. These events give you a chance to network with other alums that will help you professionally and personally. Keep us up to date on where you are in the world and what you're doing. You know, you're a student here on this campus for a very short time, but you're a member of the Alumni Association and you're a bear for the rest of your entire life. And remember the quote, "We don't inherit the world from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children." So now it's time to go make the world a better place. So good job, go Bears, and go get 'em!
Graduates, you have much to be proud of today, and the pride you feel should also extend to others in today's audience. Throughout your Missouri State experience, you were supported by parents, spouses, friends, and other family members. Let's show your gratitude for their support through your applause. And to conclude our ceremony, I wish to thank the university's jazz band and soloist Amber Johnson, who provided today's music. Amber will now sing the alma mater. Will everyone please stand?
Sing we praises now to our alma mater, O hail maroon and white, Missouri State we pledge devotion. May you live ever in truth and right. May you live ever in truth and right. In truth and right.
Let's go. Because the recessional is an integral and significant part of the ceremony, we ask that our guests be seated and remain in their places until the exit of the Grand Marshal. Thank you.